Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome. Oh, I hope y'all having a good day today. I am. I just got to watch Spain whip England's ass, so that's always fun. Uh, so yeah, let's pick up where we left off. What? Where did we leave off? We just got the body down, and I think I need to. Hmm. Let's go visit this guy's apartment. I really thought getting the body down would, like, speed me along to the next section of the game. Like, maybe, like, a time skip, but I guess not. Hmm. Because I'm not really sure what we're waiting for now. What happens if I talk to Kim?
Yes?
Nothing. Okay. I think this is how we get to his apartment. Don't really remember. Yes, this way. Okay. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. I do always like night in the city. That's always... Oh, come on, guy. There's really nothing like it. Running around the city at night. I used to do it a lot more back in high school. But,
This
still
door
now,
is made of metal and appears to
it's
be
always a pleasure.
reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Knock. Knock, knock.
No one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Oh, I thought we were doing that now. Okay. Curtain shift, just a little. Someone is watching from within. Well, what do we do now, then? Hmm. Okay, let's do this. Doors behind the greenhouse in the yard. A basement door. Maybe we can go talk to the union boss again? I'm not sure. That's what we'll need to do. Okay, here's the greenhouse. I'm guessing this is it?
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Let's listen.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
What does it mean? Let's use the key.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. Hopefully,
Got a feeling someone heard.
well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude.
Oh, I kind of want to know.
Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver.
I'm not sure I'd call either of those treasure.
As you hold the open door,
Oh my
you
God.
can feel the air moving. A little draft. A whistle.
I really want to know. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. Oh, we just went in. Let's not stay. A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks. You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
I wonder if that's... Oh, we found a mug in the trash, didn't we?
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
What do I mean uncomfortable?
The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities.
Ah, so he did throw out the mug. Typical asshole.
This person is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home
I
here.
knew it.
The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash.
Ah, this might be him.
And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Yeah, let's break into apartments more often. Do you really think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from these clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
True. The smell of disinfectant is in the room. Smells like chemicals. Aha, the bedroom. I'll take that. Guess they're staying over. Take that. I don't think there's anything else we can interact with in here. I don't know how guests could stay over in a place like this. Oh, I guess there's a little couch here you could sleep on. Okay. I guess let's go talk to Everard. That might give us another lead. And it's almost the next day, day 2. Oh, I feel like I'm missing something. Who's in the union box? It's not there today. Okay. Okay, well, there's a bunch of stuff about tomorrow, so I guess we're not changing locations just yet. I guess we wouldn't until we actually solve the crime. Shouldn't the body go back? I was expecting Kim to leave and take the body back after today. Hoping Everard gives us a lead. We did do him a good turn. Or some kind of turn. Him? Oh, there he is.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
You fucker. I opened the door. I opened the door. You asked me, can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
Let's lie.
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just to tell the
Unswayable.
truth.
Let's lie.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all good here.
Okay.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
What? Why does this guy think he's involved in police work? You said the lynching and the strike were related. How?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
What do you mean?
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
That's definitely not a good look for them if true.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
But I don't think that actually happened.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Well, that sounds familiar. I wonder who that's referencing.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on. You have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Dude. Come on. Wait, they moved the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
I kind of would like to.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal.
Holy
Little
shit.
Drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Okay. That's certainly taking quite a turn.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Okay, Joyce, so we should probably go talk to her after this.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Okay, so we've got some vigilantes to work with now.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Social democratic fervor. Yeah, I think I've heard that one before.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure
Probably.
sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides,
Me.
I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do you know the mercenaries are hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor.
Great name for a
The strike
security
was over
company.
The workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during
Well, he's
strikes.
not wrong about that.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here.
Yeah, it makes him look... It's gotta make him look good to have them here. You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members.
I see.
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Well, suddenly I'm worried. You don't name the group after yourself, and unless you're a little bit of a egoist. No, not an egoist. An egotist.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in
Well, that's
mind.
not what we asked, but...
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on
How
the
do you know what I like, buddy?
You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
Ah.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
In the future, I could use your backing. Can you ask the Hardy Boys to cooperate?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this.
See what he
has to
says.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving this to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information.
What is with
Share
this
anything
guy?
else.
Let's
Was
conclude.
it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I
Okay.
don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but
I think
just
I know where this is going.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Revachol. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
Helping this guy again? I don't know.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of
Just
you.
breaking an
Just
enemy
need
last
to
time,
get
not
clear
unethical or
signatures on
illegal,
this piece of
promise.
paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think of this? What are these signatures for?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well,
Don't
I'm
like
gonna
being
hand
this
you
guy's
the keys
fucking
to
errand
Martin
boy.
X, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Alright. Might as
You
well.
bring joy to
Or
my
just
heart,
dropping a
Harry.
message in a
Such
mailbox.
pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie.
Oh,
and
I need to
Vivian
get
Carter.
signatures?
The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Oh, okay, so we
Once
gotta
you
wait
have
on
the
that?
signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist. See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
Alright, you little bastard. Well, that wasn't very helpful. And once again, sort of at a loss here. I know we need to pass the time. Down the coast, signed Everett's document. Explore the whirling secret passages. Yeah, we gotta find a way in there. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask if she made the call. Okay. We'll do that next. Oh. It'd be nice if I could sleep somewhere. Just pass the day. Till tomorrow morning at least. I don't know why Kim hasn't taken giant aspers on the pillow and pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. I don't know why he hasn't taken the body. Is he just gonna leave it there? Maybe we'll go look. Maybe he's waiting on us to do something.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
Alright.
a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
And you just connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Garat give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping up marching rhythm on your
Give it a
thighs.
minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Yeah, not everybody has a cell phone. I guess no one here does.
Just wait. Relax.
Oh,
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from A Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not through.
Of
to
course
talking
she's
to you
not.
again.
To me specifically, or the cops?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
I don't think so, electrochemistry. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? Was it you who called the police? Have you seen my badge? Have you seen my gun? Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
You mean, why did I leave the bar?
Oh, that's not what I meant to click.
Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Alright, I won't push you on this.
Maybe, I don't know. No? Not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you at all? You know who made the call.
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here.
Copper
take the
thieves.
wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Huh.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
I think I got everything I need.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
No. She doesn't
God
have a
damn
problem
it.
with you. It
How did
must
we
be
just
someone
fail an
else
83%
she's
check?
Some other guy. Like God.
Okay, but I'm a guy. Sure, it isn't about me. Yeah, it's some other guy. A guy like Gart.
You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that?
True.
That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire.
I don't
Help
think
the poor
so.
girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god, not a spinster.
Not a spinster, my God. You have to intervene on behalf of the People's
Republic of Love.
First, calm her down. Tell her you've got everything under control. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
I'm gonna refuse the love quest.
You're just a gimp. What? You want to be more empathetic?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Done with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a...
Where's the body? Shouldn't it be in there? Or did we just leave it back here? No, it's not here. Alright. White envelope.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Kim, what do you think about this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution.
He likes the print size. I love you, Kim. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize we had a map. What is it a map of? Samaritan butter? Okay, I guess we don't have a map. I don't know what this is. These are found white checks. These are on white. Okay, we'll try now. Oh. Okay, so somehow, okay, we got the body down. The rest of the armor, find booze and drink it, pay for damages, correct on your badge, Joyce's. Who is Joyce? Shit, I don't remember who these people are. Ask who? Who the hell is Joyce? I gotta look this up because I do not remember at all. Joyce. Oh, it's her. Okay, yeah, let's go talk to her. She is the, oh, what do you call it? The White Pines person. Where was she? Down by the water somewhere. I don't really remember. Oh, what was that?
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Kim, look. Bullet holes.
Where?
Someone's been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
What do you mean old?
These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
Okay, what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Alright, Kim's not one to talk, I guess. Hey, I'm up to 15 bucks. That's a start. Oh, how do I get down to that boat? Oh, there it is. She's still there. Oh, Kim wants to talk.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the damages with the cafeteria manager yet,
You should take care of that, then.
but I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already.
Oh, Kim, you're such a good guy. Alright. Let's see. Doubt he'll pay for it. But maybe we can haggle down the price. I've got 15 bucks. That's better than nothing, right? Karaoke. Wait, can I not click on it? Guess not. Wait, who's that?
Can I help you?
I don't know.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could make some sort of arrangements for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Come on, man. After everything I've been through, Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
Get him, Kim.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hold on. I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it. All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it? I'll find a way in. I'll break the door down.
Oh, wonderful. Try to do that. I'll have to call you an ambulance. Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Oh, Lieutenant. Wait.
Got some new people here. Can I click on any of them? No. What's this? Inside, you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pendants. It's almost
Inside, you see a set of steering
10
levers,
o'clock?
a
Or it
radio
is like 10
microphone,
o'clock.
a pull-out.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the suspect transport
The
enclosure.
cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. The silver edges
Hubcaps?
sparkle in
Are
the
we
dark.
selling rims?
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are these things?
There are spinner hubcaps. They're very thin.
Spinners! I knew it! I knew it!
Keep on spinning. There's no real use for them. It's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
What do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Ah, we love to see it. Kim does not care about your dad in high places. Sorry, I'm getting a message. So you took his spinners? I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
And they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yeah, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
Thanks. I appreciate your help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the
Are these in my inventory now? Let me see them. Yeah, there they are. The magnificent hubcap spinners. They are slate blue and shimmer haughtily in the light. Alright. I don't really need the gloves on anymore. Do they give me anything? +1 interfacing. I don't know what that means. Okay, we got a level up point. What is interfacing? What should we upgrade here? Maybe we should upgrade logic. It's hard to know like what will actually benefit me. Perception's fairly high. Let's do this. Yeah. An ancient fountain doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Let's see. A sewer grate, a gateway to the river of filth. Lovely. Yeah, there it is. Fast cash, faster times. Oh, there he is.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
There's something I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear.
I also have the rifle still. I guess I could sell that, but I kind of want to hold on to it.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger?
A mesk
No
banger.
matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you.
Thank you. Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
Do not waste it.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Fascinating photo of corpse here. I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Only $11. No, I'd rather hold on to it. What?
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, let's go pay that off. Then we can go to bed and start the day anew. I'm surprised Kim hasn't left. He's gotta take that body back. There doesn't seem to be much of a trunk, so just sitting in his backseat decomposing. Alright, you fucker. Here's your
Can I
money.
help you?
About the money I
Yes.
owe.
Well,
I hope you choke on it.
great, perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
You've really worn down his patience. Even paying him didn't help.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance.
Nah.
20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you
Ah.
haven't paid for your room by then, it's game
It's
over.
game over?
Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets
Oh, wow.
empty.
Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I could just bum around all night. You know? But I guess it's like so cold you'll die out there? At least that's what it sounds like.
I'll take a room here too.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Alright. Yeah, we'll have to
This
put
is
up a
the
blanket
door
or
to the
something.
room you redecorated.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright, let's go. I need to figure out how to get up on the roof of
The
this
air
place.
outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum.
Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool.
He
with
does. Cigarette is such a good idea. I think I'll have one too.
You're cold, detective. Again, I only have exactly one every night.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easy to simply quit.
Right then, the debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, but we did manage to get him down from the tree. So as they say, all's well that ends well.
I just really wanted to make sure he was dead. I admit, I'm a little out of practice.
Being sober also tends to help with precision. Anyway, we performed a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. I still feel like we missed something, but maybe the boys in processing will surprise us. We still have work to do at the crime scene. Now,
do?
as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
That's my forte. Unlike most cops, I understand how important communication is in our line of work. The initial interviews, yes, we talked to some people. I wish we didn't have to do any interviews. People are treacherous.
Very important indeed. Well, we conducted an interview. with
True, we
the
did do that.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
Sure, I can get him to tell us more. He's a tough cookie, that one. He has stuff on me.
We talked to Joyce, monsieur, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is.
She probably
We have
does,
to
but
get
you
her to
know,
talk to us.
those corporate types don't ever want to
Above
cooperate.
all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
No, Kim, I just got places to be.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
What does that mean? I don't like to waste time, you know? My mind moves fast. The rest has to try and keep up. Training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do things I do, Lieutenant Kisaragi.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
So what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? No more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
True. I see, and if someone resists?
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty, have you ever killed anyone, Kim? I killed anyone? What happens to the people we convict? Who makes the rules? The coalition government?
That's an improbability. Perhaps even impossibility.
Of course you've killed people. It's somewhere down there, melting in all the drink.
Yeah, that makes sense. Harry definitely seems like he would have. I must have. I feel it in me.
Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of police violence.
I see.
He's not judging you. He's respectfully acknowledging the difficulty of working in your precinct.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
And who makes these rules? The coalition government?
Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was Ravishol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
The moral intern, who is that?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization.
Ah,
You know who they are.
I
They
don't.
have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know them, would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What is their symbol? What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians.
The-
They
ah,
believe they
the
continue
cars?
the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
What about their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline.
Wow, that sounds
I think you
sinister.
can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something ominous.
Very ominous, Jesus.
Something even a little feminine. But in a strict manner. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
I see.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change.
Come on, Kim, have an opinion.
It doesn't.
You gotta have an opinion on facts. Because facts don't change until you have opinions.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
I
But the
see.
years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
Okay, Kim. I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on his cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Things are bad out there, points to the city. We need them here, giving us the right police. They've done an awful job. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. We're stooges, the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeoisie rights. Mutters silently. Immigrants, liberal kips, fucking men are turning into women. Oh no, I wouldn't know anything about that. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
He looks at the roundabout.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected
Orphan
in his
district?
glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Say nothing. Look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. The union, the teenagers too. It's different in land. In Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the union, to the company. Not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
Ah. He looks at the dark silhouette of the Question Monument, a monument cutting into the sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Night. Captain Ptolemy Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit
Captain
and a
Price?
standard patrol coat as he mounts the horse to head home. Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back. Thanks, kid. He thinks. He's grateful.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make
Interesting.
him younger, not older.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Oh. Okay. See you in the morning.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Crawl in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and
Doesn't sound like a very good room even before we trashed it, honestly.
And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Dreaming? Wonder what the hell we're gonna come up with here. Ooh, okay. Can't go that way. Ooh. Okay. Is this the Disco Elysium? Are we gonna talk to our hanged self?
You remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
Bloated corpse of a drunk. Jesus. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. You said who? I left. I was left.
That's right, funky baby.
Funky baby?
And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back. I don't want to come.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
This is the Disco Elysium. What is Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people.
I don't think that's true.
Failed every
There's no way we
one
could
of them. You
fail
really
everybody like that.
fucked up.
Also, 4.6 billion. This planet is a lot less populated than ours. I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed.
Stinky boy.
Stinky boy? I haven't heard from you in a while, Limbic System.
You're not coming back from shit, thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
Jesus.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your
A new
thoughts.
type of hangover?
Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think
Shit.
of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
We all have to go to work in the shit factory. That was something. 7:30, bright and early. Why the hell did we wake up this early? Oh, we're all healed? The water's still running.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going
You
on
mean,
with me?
Why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Yeah, that's generally a requirement of the job, but, you know... Something tells me that most of them don't actually think. No, that's not it. Really, I feel super good. Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster.
Oh, shit.
Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Wait, what is speed?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor?
Well, good question.
You got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago. With me. To wake up exactly 7:30.
Why the hell would I
every
wake up at
morning
7:30 in
till
the morning
day
if I could
died.
avoid it at all? That's insanely early.
Don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple.
No, I can take this. I'm not gonna go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week.
Basically?
Let's be honest. 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
This is a lie. I can do without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
I'm not doing it because of any moral or, you know, trying to be better. Just one less thing to have to go find. Wonder which room's Kim's.
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Suppress the urge. Okay, that's...
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
Alright, I thought that might be Harry's room. Or, no, Kim's room. I keep getting everyone mixed up. Okay, here's all the Union people. I should have known Kim would be up already.
Morning. I've got some good news. I took care of the body. The thought of him decomposing in my MC wouldn't let me sleep.
I don't know if I was ready to let him go. Good, thanks.
I'm just glad he's gone. We have other matters to attend to.
True.
The Union muscle finally turned up, and they look rowdy. We need to talk to them.
Why do we need to talk to them? What do you mean, rowdy? Are these the men Garrett told us about yesterday?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, I have no doubt.
Hey, just like me.
Party boys Evrard told us about. The ones who keep the peace around here. And the big one must be Hardy himself.
There are so many of them. Maybe we should call for reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant...
Jesus. Alright, well that doesn't put me,
Okay?
He's not
in a good
exaggerating about that mortal danger.
state.
Just calmly
I wish I had my
factor it in.
gun.
Your fists clench and your pulse rises uncomfortably.
Let's
One
roll.
more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
Good idea.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you.
Well, I
Whatever
don't
you
know what
decide,
else we
fine.
really need to do. So that's the Union cops, huh? Ugh, tobacco spit. Gross. Come on, let me out of here. Shoot. Okay, what else? Oh, I've got another level up point. Hand-eye coordination is maxed. Let's start putting traits points into these. Okay, we did that. Fuck, 20 real? Maybe I will have to sell that rifle. Hi, Sid. Welcome. Yeah, we just started on day 2. I'm trying to decide what to do now. Doesn't seem to be as much of guided effort now. Let's go talk to Joyce. I don't know who else to go to right now. I can't believe I have to find money to pay for my room every night. I was not expecting that. Alright, Joyce.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Well, not a lot we haven't talked to her about already. You seem smart. I need someone to give me the lowdown of this reality we're in. Okay. By the way, I talked to Everett Clark.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Claire.
Finally, time to choose sides.
Time to choose sides. Guards gotta make a living. Guards can jump in the river for all I care. Everett Clark is a hero of the workers' movement. He's a companion I've sworn fealty to. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do better without him. For a socialist, he's not the champion I have chosen. I wish this were fealty to you and the cause of capital. I don't know what rainbow socialist means. Huh. Is he calling him gay? I didn't.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, Verm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague.
Unusual
does not reflect official
colleagues.
policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
I didn't pick a side, Kim. In fact, I went out of the way not to pick a side.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt Verm myself.
I think you are, lady.
However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only
Really don't
natural.
like this lady. I like her
We would
even
only
less
be
than Everett.
gossiping.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
I don't want her to like me.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
I wish the necktie would pipe down. I'd rather not talk about something. I'd rather talk about something else if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in. Okay, let's finish out
Quite
everything.
straightforward.
Maybe then
Someone
I'll
is using
check it off in
thermal
the
heat to smuggle raw
uh,
ingredients from the Samara
journal.
Peninsula into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
But
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics.
hey, sounds like
Honestly,
a
it
good
might be
time.
quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal, and you want us to investigate.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I gonna need bolt colors for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
Lady, I'm not helping you.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial
Yeah,
shipment.
I agree. I don't like either of them. But she is a lot less entertaining.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Company secrets, like what?
You'll be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
Why don't you come to the RCM earlier? It's no coincidence the lawyers are stranded like this, is it? What proof do you have that the Union's involved?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
Huh.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
A cold breath rushes in from the bay, making its way down the alleyways and potholed streets. From Martinez to Jamrock,
Fucking
in
misery.
the traffic you hear the clinking of glass vials, concealed beneath tarpaulin. Or is it just your teeth chattering in the cold?
A lot of it. It comes in from large Samaran factories in South Safre, Sigai, and Sinyao. The literage they must get from this terminal alone must be oceanic.
Oceanic indeed.
Well, At least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Tract and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Actually, let's go.
She simply nods.
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a load on this reality we're in.
This reality.
No time to explain. Just give me the lowdown. Actually, now's a good time for reality lowdown. Maybe later.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
What are you, a fucking doctor?
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer.
All right, you're in. Begin with the first one. You'll appear worldly.
What is... Think of something close to you. Alright. Last time I made a roll, I failed an 83% check. So, let's see how this goes.
6
Hey!
kilometers southwest in the Valley of Dogs. Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass. To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset?"
Tequila Sunset. That's a great name for a cyberpunk character.
Yes, he lost his mind, Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do.
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM.
The Riverchal Citizen Militia?
Preciso mundo.
Good. Now what is the Riverchal Citizens Militia?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol. Detective.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Are we?
We are.
And you said de facto?
Yes. That means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international
law.
Both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
What do you mean? That's it for the who I am part then.
Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are to me is the police, the only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol. And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I am here to help.
What times are these? What is acute encephalopathy?
It's a neurological disorder caused by lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this.
Doomed? I'm not doomed. It's not that bad, is it? Got it. Let me ask something else.
Be my guest.
What times are these? What are you? What is this? That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Well, that didn't help me at all. I don't feel like we got anywhere. I don't know why this isn't crossed out. I can't ask her any more about it. I still don't know how this map works. Oh, I need a copy of a map. Okay. Him got stuck again. Shit, what do we do now? I wonder if I can... Oh yeah? I'm glad I could inspire you to do that. How many times have you played through it? So these are the trucks. Plastic wrapped macaroni stamped with humanitarian aid. Is this the drawbridge? Yeah. Uh...
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed Samaran butter sign in the way.
Samaran
Pulling the
butter.
lever probably won't do anything. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk.
And then?
Then, nothing happens.
Shit harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Really
The spring brings
clever.
the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal.
Some other way.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Alright. 8 full times, wow. This game is fairly long if I remember right, but I guess if you know what you're doing, it wouldn't be too long. Oh, what should I do now? I guess I'll go talk to the union guys. Don't really have any other leads. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and union placards. See hawthorn bushes outside.
Over here. Let me handle this.
Oh, okay.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
You're not a gardener. Enough, let's talk seriously. I mean no trouble. Just here to do my job after all. You're right, Lieutenant. She did seem friendlier sitting on that corner.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him. That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What is your role in all this? What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? What are you going to do to me? Why are you so aggressive?
Obviously, I'm a lawyer.
Ah,
a
she's the
legal
lawyer.
counselor for the Dock Workers Union. I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients.
This is where you say your bit.
Huh.
He's used to giving orders and having them obeyed immediately. You should not indulge him.
Detective,
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you.
Precinct 57's finest scans the room, leaving the speaking to you. He trusts you. Maybe against his better judgment, but he does.
First, we need to talk about your attitude. Don't say anything yet.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
We need to talk about the hangman out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there.
Oh,
letting
so what's
out
wrong
that
with
pretty
these
boy
people?
Smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
The hanged man in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
I don't know. You're the one who's calling him a pretty boy, dude. Sounds like you're obsessed with him.
funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
You've spoken to the head of the union.
Evrard?
Yes, him.
And what did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him? Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight.
Aha!
I hope he told it well.
So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
They're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about arresting them. You only bring attention to your inability to do so.
Who called the shots that night? When did this hanging incident occur? How did you kill him?
You don't have to answer any of his questions.
Fixer, huh?
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How did you know the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid
Hello, Ethan. It's a little hard to explain. We're trying to solve a murder right now. But also, we lost our memory because we drank too much. And I think it broke our brain a little bit.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why did you kill him?
Why? Because he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he's a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a
Ah,
strike.
I see. Okay, it's all lining up.
Experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Seminine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade, right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming.
Ha.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on, how do you know he was in the Special Forces? Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wipes spittle from his mouth.
There's slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. He started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
Shit. Yes, we do play Mr. Detective. This weirdo right here.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
I'm gonna ask one last time.
Titus, do not answer. You have been forthcoming enough.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more embarrassment.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment? If someone has been sexually assaulted, we need to...
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
It won't be for long, she means. It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
So what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop? So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
No. I want to talk to the thingy again. And no. Even though my authority is pretty high.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mom, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Why don't you push me some more and find out? I would never tell on someone.
I would.
Typical Bino Claude. Always a tattletale. Everard sent word you two would be around again. That's the only reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
Damn, I should have... I guess I could have been pumping stuff into here. Maybe that's what I'll do from now on. I wonder if I can talk to him again. Looks like I can. Probably won't be here tomorrow. Okay, so that did not really give me a whole lot to go off of. Prove your authority. Okay, so we gotta get some more skill points and pump them in there. Where should we go now? How do I unlock these? Oh, I have to use a skill point to unlock them. Damn. I always gotta use all skill points. I'm not getting a lot of them. They did, but there's nothing we can do about it. Since we don't really have the power here, it seems. I think I'm just gonna call it there for now. A little bit of a shorter one, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Good night.